that song, Chaji?
Is because we're going to throw back to how friends stood up for each other back in the day versus how they stand up for each other today.
I like that.
Yeah.
Were you ever locked into one of them like group settings to where you had a clique that all your clique was like, you know?
Oh, we hung together for sure.
So you had cliques
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
You had cliques in Indiana?
You had
Yes.
You had your thugs. You had your thugs in Indiana.
Yes. We come right up in the lunchroom, had our own little table,
What?
and if somebody new
What were your
sat down,
colors?
we would be like, "Honey, that's he's taken."
What were your colors? Yellow?
No, we didn't have colors. We had like clips and stuff in our hair.
What was your crew name?
We didn't have a crew name. We weren't from New York. We were from Indiana.
Oh, so you have to have a...
You should have been the first to start that.
All
My
right,
crew.
Chachi.
My
All right.
crew.
No, listen, no,
on the
but
real
back
though.
in the day, seriously, I still struggle with this. So back in the day, like if somebody, like say Jimmy and I were friends, we're all three friends, and then you wronged me, I'd be like, Jimmy, if you speak to him, we done. I'm not. That person's dead to me after what they did. They're done. And then we would just roll together, and you'd be on the ditch.
For real?
Yes.
That ain't. That okay.
Y'all didn't have friends like that back in the day? Like
Well,
loyalty was important?
Right. Back, yeah. I had friends back then where loyalty is, but...
You didn't have people that said, oh, that's his friend, don't talk to her, or don't talk to him?
If
No,
three
the
of
boys
us-
don't have that situation.
If three
That's
of
not
us...
true.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. If three of us was rolling, right? And let's just say Jimmy had... And we know a fourth person, and for whatever reason, Jimmy and that person fall out, then we three not going to talk to that person.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
But you're saying if we three are hanging, if we three are the clique and me and you have beef, you're going to tell Jimmy to
Oh,
cut
you're
me
going to
off?
feel real bad about what you did, and you're going to get
Inside
some
of the
silence.
clique, yo?
Inside the clique, though?
Sometimes, I mean, they shouldn't
No,
be in the clique.
no. You can't do that
Then
inside
they're
the
not.
clique.
Sometimes friends don't work out in a clique.
Right.
And you definitely did not go over and deal with somebody else that was somewhere else. That was
See, and this is, all right, that is the problem that I have, right? Because the same thing that applies within should also apply outside. Because again, you see, just like what you said, friends don't do this, friends don't. Listen, if we're in a clique, internal situations should be handled internally.
If we're in a clique.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fine, but
What?
it's not just about clicks. We're gonna drag this into the click saga, and
Right,
it's not
so
about that.
let's say
it's about the values that we had of
As
our
friends.
friendships and
Okay.
even of backing our own family.
Okay.
Loyalty was everything.
Loyalty was number one. Today's
What is that word today?
Today it's
No,
snitch.
I-
Snitch.
No,
Snitch?
I still do
Today
loyalty.
they call it snitch.
No, it's not snitch.
I still do
Today.
loyalty, but I do loyalty with
Oh,
common-
I do loyalty. You
Okay.
can ask all of my friends. They will tell you, Christy has not left the 80s.
That
She
would get you shot.
literally-
Today.
I don't care.
That would
If
get you shot,
run-
though.
Listen,
Boy,
if somebody
can you
did
go
something
pew,
to
pew?
you,
Say pew pew.
Oh, that would get to pew
pew,
pew.
pew, pew.
Yeah.
Listen, if somebody did something to you too, like down here,
Yeah.
even at my age, I'd be like, oh, I ain't talking to them. I won't even walk on the same side of the street as them.
Don't do that,
I am
Chachi.
very
Don't do
loyal.
that.
No,
Facts.
that is
No,
who
that- no,
I
that's
am.
Facts. Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you a story.
And that is sometimes considered, you know what, you're my home. Because if me and you roll and I got a problem with dude, you should have a problem with dude too.
No,
Why
no,
not?
no, 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 no. What if you wrong?
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It's
you
loyalty.
You tell me behind closed
Which I'm
doors
going to tell you.
that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna tell me you don't pick side. First
No,
of all,
no. I'm gonna-
you're supposed to pick my side. If we're friends,
Yeah.
you're supposed to pick my side.
Watch that loyalty thing, bro. Watch that loyalty thing.
Oh man.
Well, now everybody's like, oh, I'm staying out of it. You know, well, they did that to you. So, you know, I support how you feel
Jimmy.
about them. But it's like
Jimmy.
what happened to loyalty?
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Wrong, all right?
Yeah.
Wrong, all right. If it was us,
Yeah.
and let's just say Chaji wasn't part of the clique and it was just us and Chaji did you wrong, I'd be like, yo, listen, we can't roll. I'm not going to cut you off, but we can't roll because Jimmy my boy. But if I see you and it's like, you know, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Chaji? How you doing? But you not going to catch us rolling.
So what if,
see,
okay.
you're so see that annoys me.
That annoys
You're
me.
not gonna catch me. You're not gonna.
You're
catch
not even gonna catch me having a conversation saying, "Well, when he's not around, I'll talk to you." That's somebody that's
I'm
a
not
traitor.
gonna disrespect
That's
them by
that's
not by
not a
cutting
trait.
them
See,
off.
Listen,
I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's up?
if you and I were talking, I'd be like, "Oh, you don't like blacks anymore? Yeah, I get it, and I support you, and I don't talk to him around you. But when you're not around, I'm like, hey, everything going okay?
No,
I
no,
can't talk to
no,
you right
no,
now
no,
because
no.
you know Jimmy's
No,
really mad
first
at
of all,
you. You sound like an idiot.
No. That's not what I said.
That's what you just
That
said.
is not what I said because
You know
you could not come to me and mention Jimmy's name. Likewise, I wouldn't come to you and mention Jimmy's name. You cannot because I know you guys are not on good
You
terms.
shouldn't go around to them at all.
Don't charge it. That's
All right,
kind
hold
of
on.
no.
Let's ask the
no.
listeners. Let's ask the
561
It's better.
449
8,000. Should you cut off a friend for a friend? You
Yeah.
and that friend have no beef.
Yeah.
Should you cut off that friend for your friend?
For somebody that does your friend really,
For
really
someone
wrong.
that does your friend really, really
like,
wrong.
really wrong.
Like
Even-
really, really wrong.
Yeah, stop with the day.
I know why she's stretching the really
Really
I know
really
why
wrong.
she's-
Like your
that's
kindergarten.
Exactly. Like she gonna make that.
Good morning, Carly. You're live. Talk to me. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Just turn your mic down a little bit. Good morning, everybody.
Thank
Happy
you, Mama.
Tuesday.
Appreciate
This
it.
is
Why
a
are you-
very,
You know I
this
don't like
is a
her,
very
man.
case-sensitive topic because I have people in the chat room that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, what if it's spouses? You did something to my husband, or you did something to somebody did something to your wife. What are you gonna do then? Are you gonna still keep talking to that person and they're your friend, but your wife don't like your friend?
Oh no,
Just not like them because of something what them do. Are you going to still be friends with them even though your wife don't like your friend?
Wait, are you saying that I have a friend and then
No, you and your
Yes.
husband. You and your husband, and somebody did your husband wrong. Would
Somebody
still
did your
t-
husband wrong.
Would you still talk
Yeah.
to that person?
it's my best friend's been around longer than him?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Charge it.
Charge it. You are gangster.
Oh my God!
Listen.
I like your analytic brain, okay? I appreciate the fact that you're thinking logically. Because
I'm
sometimes
just telling you.
people
I have a clique that I've been rolling with for
And they
over
did
2
your
decades.
husband.
that's
they
loyalty
did
charging.
And them
Like
and your
been
husband.
rolling with them. We've all had some ex-husbands. We've all had some stepchildren. We've had it all. And I'm telling you right now that if her and her husband were divorced, as much as he's one of my favorite husbands of all my friends,
Yeah.
You would
I
cut
would
him
not
off?
speak to them. No, absolutely not.
You would cut him off?
Absolutely,
But
I
why?
would.
What is
Because
it that
that's
he
something
did
Because
to
that's
you
my
individually?
girl.
That's her girl,
But
and
that's my
What if your girl was wrong, though?
I still would
Let
support
me
her.
ask
Wait
you
a
a
minute.
question.
Stop. Wait a minute.
Loyalty.
Wait a minute.
Loyalty
Did
supports.
did everybody in the room is agreeing with this?
I don't know what
Everybody,
they all say.
everybody in the room. Is
Everybody in the
agreeing?
room is a liar. And
Huh?
I'll tell you why everybody in the room is a liar.
Y'all women are
'Cause
thugs today.
Sometimes people make mistakes, right?
What happened to Nikki? She hung up. Did you hang up on her?
No, I
No,
did
she
not.
hung up because
Nikki.
because she can't believe. But
Shut
cut
up.
She
him
hung up
off.
on me?
No, she did not. But hold on. Let's get the question that she asked.
Yeah.
If somebody disrespects your husband and your husband cut that person off, should you cut that person off too?
As long as it's not my best friend. Like,
I'm
not. I mean,
Charge
Charge
you
it,
ain't
I
right.
agree with you. Charge
You
it,
would
I
cut
agree
it.
with
You
you.
would cut them off for your best friend.
Charge it, me, I agree.
Charge you would what?
Charge it, me, I agree with you. Good morning.
No,
Carl. You're live.
charge
Talk
it.
to me.
No.
Bro,
Yeah. Good morning, first caller.
bro,
Talk to me.
let me say money. Yeah, let me tell you something. You see them blind loyalty business there.
Yeah, brother.
Me not depend that, you know, bro. Me
Yeah.
not depend that, you know, bro. The blind lie, the Sean
Blind
Sam
loyalty.
loyalty.
Blind loyalty.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Back up. You said you're not under Sean Storm
Nah,
loyalty.
brother. Because that's what
When
put
you
in a
look
prison.
up the word loyalty, you see Sean Storm picture right next to it.
That's why I'm in the prison.
Yes, that is what I'm charging you saying.
Bro,
Charging
I'm
is
not
a
friend
Sean
with
Storm
no
loyal
friend. Probably that's why I don't have no friend like that. Like, friend overrated in these times. You know.
what he say?
Friend is overrated.
No, not this friend. No. We are thick as thieves. Listen.
Thank you, first call. Thank you, first call. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you about a loyal person in a second. Give me a second.
Good morning, next call. How are you doing this morning? Talk to me.
Turn on the mics, please. All mics gotta go down.
All right.
Everything on the other side. I'm charging.
Yes.
You cannot allow these men to make you be the way how you are. Okay? You have to stick to the loyalty side. If somebody don't like your husband, you cut them off. You understand what I'm
But
saying?
what if I don't like my
Not
husband?
because
That is a
That's a
problem.
different
girl.
That is
story.
a
No,
problem.
That is a different story. No, this is too low. That's a different
No,
story.
no,
I
seriously, the loyalty part is very, very serious. I take that very seriously because if you do Jimmy and block something, chargy, and as much as I've known them longer than you,
You're
and you
cut,
do them something, me cut them off. Me cut you off.
listen.
Me not cut
which
them
is
off for
loyal.
you.
Which is loyal.
No, I get it,
Me
but
cut
you and
you
I are
off.
Pisces, so we are very loyal people to the end, to the death.
Yes, we are.
To
We
the
are.
death,
We
we
are.
will fight for you.
But does the loyalty
But you do
have
us
a
wrong,
limit?
and it's different.
What
Does
if-
the loyalty
Yeah, you
have a
do us
limit?
wrong, we cut you off, and we don't care.
Exactly, and we don't care. We don't
Well-
even blink.
Let me ask you
Okay,
a
so I see
question.
the topic switched from loyalty to friends.
No, no,
I
hold
thought the
on.
question
Hold
of
on,
the date.
hold on.
No,
Let me ask you a
friends, it's
question.
friends. We're talking
Let me
about
ask
Go
you a
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
What if I'm the friend that's wrong? What if I make a bad choice?
It's not about being wrong. It's about doing something really bad
No.
that fractures a friendship.
I
right.
get it.
And your friend did something wrong.
I did
Like you
something wrong.
cheated on your
No, no, no.
on your other friends
No,
with her
you-
husband or
okay,
something
right.
like that.
My
That's
thing-
just wrong. I wouldn't speak to you.
Let's not say cheater. It's just wrong.
Right.
Who is going to correct
Just
me?
say your friend did something wrong.
Who's going to correct me?
That your best friend, your ride or that girl, she did something wrong to a friend, like say your brother.
In public, I'm going to stand by their side. I might say something to them privately, say, "Man, that's a little harsh."
That's,
That's-
no,
that's
hold
what I
on a
said.
second. No, Chargy, that don't work like that. If
No,
somebody
but
did
that's
something
what
to
I
your brother
said to
who's your
Jimmy.
blood,
But that's what I said to Jimmy, that I would still have his back, but behind closed door, I'd be like, yo, dude, you're wrong, but I got your back because you're my friend.
I would
You're
encourage-
who
yeah,
I'm loyal
I would
to.
encourage him to fix it or whatever, but I probably wouldn't even step in if you two were fighting and he was wrong. I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, I wouldn't say, "Oh no, you're wrong." I wouldn't like interject myself in it. But behind closed doors, I'd say, "You know what you did wasn't really cool." Like I don't think you're right.
But if I asked you to cut Jimmy off, would you cut Jimmy off?
If I think that he's wrong,
No.
What
Yeah.
if I am right, but because you guys are closer friend and you say, you know what,
Right.
you loyal to blacks, so you'll cut me off.
Would you
But
cut
I'm
Jimmy
right.
off?
well, this is getting complicated, guys.
No, see, that is
Okay.
showing
It's-
blind
it's-
loyalty.
it's-
Sometimes
you know, I
lead
mean,
you
it's
astray.
not like sixth grade where you cut somebody off because they showed up to school in the same jacket as you.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
So,
like if somebody really did you wrong, like they defamed your character or they, caused you issues in a job and you all are like somehow together, I would be like, I'm done with her,
Okay.
and you need to be done with her too because she's not a
She
good
did.
person. She's lied. She's done this. She's done that, and all she's gonna do is cause problems. I'm done with her, and if you're gonna
So-
talk
so-
to her, then don't talk to
so
me.
I
I would
get-
say that.
I get
I'd
what
be
she's
like,
saying.
I
It's
don't want to
like-
be with trash because they're the saying.
I
When
get
you
what
lie
she's
with
saying.
dogs, you get fleas. I believe in that saying.
I get what she's saying. So let's put it here, right? All three of us, and we realize that you did something wrong,
Yeah.
or y'all realize that I did something wrong.
Okay.
That hurt you, and bothers her.
Yeah.
So basically, you cut me off.
Okay.
So you're saying to her is you not gonna cut him off too because you know he ain't a good person because y'all find out that I'm not a good person.
Okay.
But I
Right.
would cut you off.
But would you tell her to cut me off?
No, my thing is everybody has to stand on their own feet, right? Everybody has to look at their own situation and assess it. Because again, I do not want blind loyalty. I prefer to have somebody say, "Yo, Jimmy, you're wrong, brother. Look at what the situation is. Yeah, me still have your back, but you need to fix that situation."
Right, but if all three of us is hanging, all three of us are hanging, right?
Yeah.
And we realize that Chargy full of crap, right? And you're looking at me like, yo, Blocks, Chargy full of crap because Chargy did this, and this. You know what I'm saying? And you realize, and you're like, I'm cutting her off. And then you're looking at me like, you know she did this. Like, we all know Chargy did this, and this. Would you tell me to cut her off?
No.
Why not?
No, man, I'll tell you to cut her off. That
Listen,
is gonna
it's
be
You cut her off.
Your own assessment. I cut her off. Yeah.
It's
I cut
about
her off.
loyalty too, though. So like, it's better
Blind
to
loyalty.
have one loyal friend than to have a whole dinner table full of friends. Friends, quotes. It's
I,
better to have a loyal friend. I can count on one hand my very, very, very close friends.
Okay.
those are the friends that if somebody did something to them,
Yeah, go for the shovel and you meet.
oh,
everybody on
your
the
life would be over.
block. Okay. See, and
Sometimes them friendships they kind of creepy, you know.
blind loyalty.
No,
Watch
Why
the blind
would you
loyalty.
not want to have a loyal friend that you know will always have your back? Those friends are once
I
you
do.
find one like that, it changes everything.
I mean,
understand.
everybody has one of those, Don't get me wrong, But I'm saying, I need somebody who can say, Yo,
You
Jimmy,
have to have a friend that will hide the body, or they are not loyal.
That's the scary part because Charge will hide a body for you.
Listen.
Listen,
I
Charge.
can tell this now because it didn't happen. But there's a group of us girls, and we have been friends for decades. And one of our girls, she was with a guy that was not very nice. Like, he was not very nice, like physically not nice, and did some things that were very bad. And we tried to encourage her, this is not a good relationship. So we finally took her on a trip, and we told her, listen, my one friend, her brother has a pig farm.
You
and
know what?
pigs-
Stop right there. Stop
pigs
right there.
eat milk.
Yeah, stop right there. Stop
I
right there.
said, so Earl
We
had to
die.
die. You know the song
Stop.
Earl had to die? Yeah. We were going to go and hide the
And
body.
do Earl, right? You was gonna go and do
Charge, let
Lord
me ask you a
Jesus.
question. Am I your friend, Charge?
You need to be. You need to be on a good list.
Yeah, we need to
Listen,
be on a list.
let's talk about. Listen, let's talk about the extent of loyalty. Where the caller called it and said, "I'm not a Sean Storm loyalty." So that the artist Vibes Cartel, because we got to catch Charge up, right?
Okay.
So Vibes Cartel was in jail for 13 years for alleged murder. His boy went to jail with him because his boy decided whatever I know I'm not gonna say you're my ride or die Chargy. We going to jail.
Yeah.
Now, this loyalty that you speak of, are we going to jail?
Oh, yeah. We go down together.
Real
Or we go up. Yeah.
What a friend like Chachi.
Shout out to the all white
Ooh.
event happening in Listen.
Listen.
Chachi, we would have to just have a conversation about that because I would be like, what Chachi, look at my ear. Chachi, look at my ear.
Chachi,
It's too long for somebody.
I'm not
Chachi.
gonna
You can
benefit.
grow
Can you
that back.
imagine
You got
somebody
20 years to
doing
grow
this?
it back. Just cut it off.
Chachi.
When I really do the jail thing, no charge.
Chachi, can you
It's not
imagine
becoming.
somebody doing this in a jail,
But
mama?
let's get back to the difference.
You come,
Seriously.
you see a picture of me with me here newly braided. Come on,
I'll be a man in that prison.
Be a man in that prison.
You'll be fine. Just tuck it down your shirt. I don't know. Listen. But the whole point is that back in the day, you did have where people drew a line in the sand. Even with families at large family gatherings, that's what they did.
Okay.
Well, now whenever I hear like even my kids talk or just other people like at my other job and they're talking about just problems within their friend group or whatever, it's funny to hear them talk because everybody's just so passive about it. They're like, oh, well, I'm staying neutral. I'm Switzerland. I'm Canada. I'm not getting involved. And so I'm like, what happened to this loyalty that we all grew up on? Why is everybody so like afraid to cut people off or like to, that are doing their circle wrong? Like, why would you want that disease in there? They always say one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. Like, what happened to all of that value in friendships and family bonds and stuff like that? When you got that one bad seed in there, are you just going to let it ruin everybody? What happened to that?
I think blind loyalty is something that you.
Why you keep saying blind loyalty?
Because blind loyalty is what you have when you say, what.
It doesn't matter
It
what.
doesn't matter what
Yeah.
it is. May I ride or die.
Right.
That is blind loyalty. That's going to prison for 15, 16 years.
Man.
Yeah, that's blind loyalty. That happens when you are at a level in your life whereas you haven't had much experience dealing with people like emotion and dealing with other stuff. Once you start seeing difference in people, you start questioning judgments. Once you start questioning judgment, you're like, okay, all right.
But if that person did your ride or die wrong, would you still roll with that person?
No.
Yes.
What?
Jimmy,
Are you serious, Jimmy?
I'm gonna kick you
Person
off
never do
this
me
chair.
nothing, brother.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Me, you
All right,
blacks,
all right,
we've
okay.
been through,
Where-
we've been through,
Where
yeah.
is- oh my
We've been
God,
through,
where is
through
the
some
loyalty?
things, Jimmy. We've
Yeah.
been through some things.
Yes.
And somebody did us wrong.
Okay.
Somebody did me something wrong.
What them do you do?
Something wrong.
Okay, all right. So them do you something.
We've been through
It's not
hell.
like a disagreement. It's like somebody really fractured a friendship.
Yeah.
What would you do?
You not cutting off that person?
We can't cut them off. They never do me nothing, no, bro.
Oh my God! What's their value?
No.
You don't think that this friend right here that has your ride or die is more valuable than that little slum that just did you wrong?
Yeah, but hold on. But what did they do?
Listen, if they needed a drink of water and I had the only glass of water, I'd walk right by them. That's how I feel.
Blind loyalty. Good morning, Carl. You have about 20 seconds.
I'm going to kick him off. Wait till we go on break.
Hello?
You guys know when blind loyalty died? When the internet became famous.
Yeah.
When people were able to sell out their friends for likes and views, that's when we stopped being loyal.
Hey, I kind of agree with you.
Respectfully.
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we're raising a bunch of. I better not say that word on there. No backbones. Nobody wants to stand up for anybody.
Thank you, Carl.
Oh, my God. That's
Everybody's afraid of backlash.
We'll be right back.
It's the morning show. We'll be right back.
This is WLOR.